Hello everyone and welcome back to Niche. Oop, and we missed something last time. Gotta gather that up real fast. But welcome back to Niche, and we have actually done quite a bit to take over this jungle island. We're doing quite well, and it hasn't been half bad. We've been doing pretty well. We have had a couple of the apes stalking around. I think you can see the hearing ape is over here. We haven't, a lot of you guys have been suggesting different names for this guy too. I've had quite a few name suggestions for him. He's pretty cool looking. So if you guys go through, I haven't seen a lot of support for any suggestion in particular, so if you guys like a suggestion or you have one you'd like to offer, go ahead and shout it out in the comments, because I haven't seen many, I haven't seen much, input for any particular suggestion, so I'm gonna hold off on naming him just for now. I'm sure we'll have plenty of time. He's still gonna be around for another 77 days. So yeah, but you guys have suggested quite a few different names, so let me know if you want us to name him and what you want us to name him, and if you like a certain suggestion that's already been out there, let me know, because I'd like to see which of the suggestions you guys think would be the best. And then somewhere over here we have our seeing ape, our big-eyed ape. Oh my, somewhere over here. And I'm not sure where he got off to. I'm sure we'll see him again soon. He's been off in this area over here, but we don't have any creatures over there at the moment. So we will go ahead and let's start a new day, because I think we've done everything we can now for this day. Oh, he's moving. Oh, there we go. Oh boy. So hearing ape is attacking people, but then we have Copernicus, our big-eyed ape over here. So let's come take a look at him. He's pretty cool looking, and he is following some of our creatures around, but they kind of are probably going to end up heading out of the way here. I'm going to actually move a little ways away. We don't want to be too close to any... Oh, that's probably too close to him. We don't want to be too close to any particular ape. And looks like she is stinky at the moment because of the sticky fruit. And then let's see. I don't know if we have any. I don't think any of our creatures have been eaten by the plants, which is good. So let's see. Oh dear, we have a Relasi, who we'll go ahead and scoot her out of here, have her come over here, and I can't gather anything more from that, so we'll come over and gather from this sticky fruit tree, and let's gather from this one as well. And I think with these guys, the other thing I wanted to do was take these spit snouts, because we have several. There were a couple rogues on this island when we first spawned in. And some of them did their work and have some offspring. And I think we were going to start a little bit of a, perhaps a line with Rala here. And perhaps, let's see, do any of them have... I think these two have the best genetics. We're actually going to breed them and just see what happens. See if anything potentially of interest results. We'll go ahead and breed them and just see what happens. No harm in trying. Oh dear. Yeah, okay, so this plant is indeed dangerous, and let's get our clawed creatures in to help with it. That's why we keep these guys around. So let's come over here. There's actually no stinky fruit to gather, and we can gather from there though, and we can gather that up. And let us see, here we go. And we'll actually go ahead and snag this guy. We'll gather this, and then we can gather some food from here. I think we can gather some food from here as well. We'll have some of... Oh, Rare. Actually, Rare could come down and do some fishing, because she has not only the gills, but she has the fishing tail. I did not realize she actually had that. And then I think we have another gilled creature somewhere. Pretty sure. Did she end up... Oh, she's up here. She has the stinky tail, but she can still help... Oh boy. We have a leech that is going to... Yep. Let's just snag that leech right off. And we will let these guys... Oh, she has a leech as well. Let's go get that off of her. And there are some fish, but we can't get them yet. So we'll go ahead. We'll gather that up, and we'll let them venture down into the sea. and try perhaps, and then we can send Nara down there as well probably, and see if we can have them catch any fish, because a little extra food never hurts. And then we had a new baby born, which is Taro. And I don't really want to breed him. He doesn't have any good genetics. He has the nimble fingers, but I think we have a better creature with the nimble fingers who's almost genetically perfect. So we're not going to breed Taro. And then I'm going to move her here, and we can breed them and build a nest. And then we have Taduknu, who, again, not a creature we want to be breeding. Did not get that claw paw, unfortunately, as we were hoping he might. So with that in mind, let's actually we'll move Kosi up here, and then we'll move little Lare out, and we'll come over here, breed them again. And Lare, actually, no, she is on Omega. Yeah, she is on Omega because she has several undesirable traits, and Malako did not get any of the good traits as well. And let's continue breeding these guys. These guys, I think, are only capable of having perfect babies. I think they both have the perfect genetics, but we always want to have a new supply of creatures. And then we have Nunu. Nunu will probably be sent down to the sea because he has the gills. And he has the claw, which will enable him to fish. So we're going to go ahead, we'll breed them again, and see what happens. And then we have Mesiana, who did not, unfortunately, inherit that claw paw. So we'll breed them, and we can gather some of this up, and we can gather some of the stinky fruit, and then we'll lick him off so that the scent does not stick, even though I think it's his last day. I didn't even realize that. We can at least have him lick Von off a little bit. And then I'm going to real fast just snag that meat and then come back over here. And let's send someone. What about Nukir? Nukir's genetics aren't awful. Nukir actually has decent genetics. I'm going to send Nukir up a little bit this way to help illuminate the area, though. And let's see, I think that about sums it up for over here. Yeah, I think that about sums it up. There's nothing more to gather there. We'll come over here, gather some of that grass up, gather some of this grass up, and we can see nothing more to gather there. So move away from that plant in case it comes active. And, oh boy, that's where our ape went. So I'm going to move these guys away from him so that he does not come on the attack, I hope. And let's see. So it's kind of just a game of avoid the apes in many ways. I think that about sums up this day, too. I think that about does it. What about, hey, wait a minute, though. Sime. Nope, they have the same immunity. Never mind. I thought we could breed them for a second, but we'll go ahead and start a new day. Oh my. Lots of babies being born. Somebody got hurt. Oh. I think it's you. Oh, Rokuvan. Oh, he's bleeding. That's why. Or is he? No, he's not bleeding anymore. I'm gonna send him over and have him gather from that plant. And then we can gather from this. And I'm gonna come over here. Oh, yep. Had a feeling that would happen. And let's see, can these guys... Oh, dear me. They can't even get over here quite quick enough. Well, that is a problem. And, oh my! Karami, we had quite the interesting combination from these. She actually did not get... Well, she got both the no paw, but she actually did not get the spit snout. She got the poison fangs. That's pretty interesting, and she has the good immunity. She does, unfortunately, have double no paw. So we'll see. Possibly these guys could have some genetically viable children. We'll see. That could be quite the twist. And with that in mind, let's see. We can shake this tree. This one actually seems to yield the acorns. And then I think Aname can come over and help attack. Come over, help attack. There we go. We can let Annalise out because she would have not survived that. She would definitely not have survived that. So we want her to at least live out her life in peace. And can we come here? Yes, we can. And then there is the hearing ape, but we're going to move over where he can't reach us. And where did Copernicus get off to? Oh, he is over here. Okay. Oh, it looks like he may have killed one of our creatures. Oh, dear. So I'm going to scoot these guys away. And we can come up here and help gather some food from there. And we can attack this plant and gather some of the fruit from it. We can also gather from this plant. But I don't want to be that close to the hearing ape, so we're going to move Lana Anna away. And then we can... Oh, there's actually nothing more to gather. Okay. And we can gather from... Oh, there's a bunny. Hey, that bunny is stealing our food. And let's see. So Nunu is going to start making his way over this way. And we will breed these guys again and see if we can get some of that claw paw in. We unfortunately did not. And we did not... here. So let's come over here. We'll breed them. And we can gather from here. And let's see. That's not who I meant to click on. So we have little baby Corey, who unfortunately did not get the claw paw either. That is rather disappointing. So then let's come back over here. We'll move Milako out. And put her mom over here. Breed them, and then we can repair that nest. Kiroku has perfect genetics yet again. Another perfect genetic child. We have quite a few creatures with perfect genetics. We're just trying to breed them up so that we have a strong line that can continue. Oh my! Anara! Anara is going to be the next perpetuation of the defenders, I believe, because she has the antlers, she has big ears secondary, she has poison fangs, lean body, claw and runner leg, hind leg. She does have the webbed hind legs, and she does have the fishing tail, but other than that, she doesn't have a lot of the horribly pervasive traits. And you unfortunately did not get your the claw paw, so. And then Roduk has several other bad genetics, I think, and it's bad genetics, but then also she got, even though she does have some bad genetics, she did get this C immunity gene. Some of you guys are like, but wait, some of these creatures have better genetics and you're using the ones with worse ones, and sometimes, oh my, yeah, we're not going to stick around there. Sometimes I do use ones that have worse genetics if they have a better immunity. We're going to come up here, snag that, and then run back down here. And let's repair this nest as well so that she can actually give birth, because I don't think they can give birth if the nest is not any good. And let's, oh dear, there is another leech. These leeches could be a problem, it seems. And we can't fish, but we can with Rare. Why did she lose? Why'd she take damage? I don't know why she took damage. And these guys, maybe we'll send them along the shore. What is this? Now this is an interesting little plant. I'm not sure what it does. We'll have to see, perhaps. And I think we did pretty much everything we can with the creatures in the jungle. Let's bring these guys over here and explore, and we'll have someone sit on the stump to illuminate the area, because that's always helpful. Oh, and we have another tree that provides us with the acorns. That's always nice. And let's move over here away. Oh, that was actually closer. I thought it was going to be further away, but I think that's actually closer to Copernicus, which is not a good thing. Copernicus is sort of our pet and sort of our, sort of the terror of our existence. He kind of decides who's genetically capable in this tribe, and if Copernicus says no, then the consequences can be pretty severe. So let's come this way, and we'll come, I'll gather this up, and Anarara will come send down this way and have her go collect some clams. We can actually have somebody perhaps go along the shore as well. Oh, we have here, we have another guild creature, it looks like. So we also have Taro, who's not helpful, but we'll breed these guys. And then Remiana, who could be another clam gatherer, perhaps. Lots of clam gatherers, it seems. And let's see, I'm going to go ahead. Lare We'll send Lare this way, and we'll send Tadukvan, because these guys can go look for leeches. Because the leeches, oh dear, I did not realize they were that deep in the water. That was my bad. But they can look for leeches, because the leeches do provide us with food. Oh boy. Oh my. We can't even attack. The hearing ape is after a nuclear. But the hearing ape is also threatening our colony. Oh gosh. Nuclear is going to come and try and lead the ape away, I think. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put up a sort of buffer of some of our orange creatures, because even though it's not a good thing to think, whoa, okay, that's a genetic twist. Even though it's not a nice thing to think about, we don't want this ape to attack our creatures here, but I'm hoping he'll continue to follow Nuke here. I'm going to actually stick Nuke here, because this guy has how much hearing? 6 hearing. I'm going to stick him in this pile of leaves and stuff, because that completely muffles that completely eliminates any stealth, and so hopefully the ape will come after him. I can't even talk at the moment. And we have at least one plant that's eating a creature. Yeah, we have just the one, I think. Let's come back over here and attack. Where's our other clawed creature? Right here. And attack. Do we have another clawed creature that we could send to help? Roduk can't make it. Do we have another clawed creature? Nunu. Nunu. That's surprising. Perhaps he would rather patrol the forest with these guys. I don't know. And I'm afraid we have to send Lana Anna out of the frying pan and into the fire to kind of block this ape, because we don't want this ape coming. Oh my gosh. We don't want this ape coming after our creatures, and we've had quite the genetic twist here. I did not notice. There's 2 apparently. Where did all this come from? So we have Lacore, apparently has the secondary melanism, as does Von Kuta, and they've had a Nako, a melanistic child. Okay. And she also has normal body. This is a bit of a change. How strong is she? She's got 4 strength. That's quite the genetic twist. Perhaps our defenders will all be dark in color because they don't really need to stay secretive. They are going to be out in the open, and Inara does have this as well. That's interesting. Let's see. And one thing I'm going to do now that we have a pretty stable population of these guys set up, and a Nuku is alright genetically, I think. And we'll come over here, we'll breed them again. Now that we have a pretty stable population of creatures that are genetically viable, what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to take the mutation menu, I'm going to put antlers in the second slot, but then I'm going to put big body in here, because we want to get some of our defenders over here to mutate in the big body. I'm not going to mutate it for long, because I want to keep the lean body for the most part, but our defenders need 5 attack to even be able to overcome this defense. And we are going to have some creatures start fighting, probably at least the hearing ape here. So what we want to do is hopefully he will not threaten this nest area. If he continues to do so, we may have to move it. But let's see. I'm going to actually, well, no, I'm not going to move Roro. I'm going to move Kore out this way, and then we'll move over here. And we'll breed them, and then let's look at Mira. Mara did not get the claw, unfortunately. And where did that all come from? Did that come from your mother, Lacore, I think? Or that's not, where's the family tree? It's going to be so much like, oh my gosh. So Silala, Mila, oh, rogues. Oh, you can see the rogues. And then Maresi. Maresi had it, and I think a lot of her children had it because of her. So she introduced the melanism back in. I don't know what to think about that. It could be a blessing and a curse. Lacola can move this way, and then we'll move over here. We'll breed these guys, and we did have Rana, who is very genetically viable, it looks like. And let's come here. There we go. And then I want these guys. These guys are basically going to be making their way around the island, trying to get leeches to latch onto them. Because if they can do that, they can get a little bit of extra food. And let's come all the way back over here, speaking of water creatures, and see, are any of our creatures, are all of these guys have the leech off of them? All of them have the leech off, I'm pretty sure. And who is paralyzed? Some of these events, it looks like, are not always the, like they sometimes are a little delayed. But let's actually come over here and we can gather that, and then we can send some of our swimming creatures this way. I'm gonna come up here. Looks like there's a lot of opportunity for fish around here. What does this plant do? I think Anara would be a little curious and just see what it does. And she now, oh, she got okay. So she has temporary water breathing from that. That's what that plant does. Oh, that's interesting. Are there more of those plants? We're gonna go look for them. I think, and we also have this little spit snout colony over here. So we have Karame, who can move over here. And let's see. We'll gather these plants up. And we don't really have a smelling ape, so we don't really need to roll around in the mud. We have quite a few plants we're gathering from the ape spawn tree, or acorns, I mean, that we're gathering from that ape spawn tree. So that's always interesting. And let's see, oh dear, I think Duktanu, I think Copernicus has come for you. We're going to move him away. And Relasi, I think we'll put here, perhaps. I want her a little bit away from Copernicus, though, in case he decides he's angry and does not like us. And let's see, we also have Remiana, who's going to come this way. And I think, okay, Nunu, we already moved this turn. And we're going to mate them again, have them breed. And I think, I didn't get the nimble fingers, unfortunately. So let's see, let's gather that, and we can gather this. And then I think that'll conclude our episode for today. I think we'll wrap it up here. Do we have anyone who can come up and, she's helping with the hearing ape. I don't think we're going to send anybody to gather from here at the moment. Well, maybe, yeah, we can come up behind it, perhaps. But yeah, I think that's going to wrap up the episode for today. So I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.